Hello guys and welcome back to another video. It's Story Rider here, and man, the Italians really did it back in the day. This is a Vespa GL from 1961 guys, and it is an absolutely stunning motorcycle here, if you can even call it a bike, because if you guys can believe it, a Vespa was designed from a guy who hated motorcycles. So I will talk about a history of this bike, of a Vespa, when we hit the road. But for now, let's do a quick walk around. Like I said, a Vespa from 1961 guys. It is a 150cc engine in there. You have two seats, one for the passenger and one for the rider, which actually has kind of this old school, I hope you guys can see it, this old school suspension in it, which is pretty cool. And you obviously get your Vespa styling. Whether you guys hate it or love it, leave it down in the comments. This one is not restored completely yet. We do have some missing switches right here, but that is besides the point. But for me, it's a absolutely beautiful motorcycle. Yes, it's a controversial one. You have your guards here, you are very comfortable. Your rear brake is actually here, which is, if you're a tall rider like me, it's pretty hard to get to. It's not comfortable at all, but otherwise you will be fine. For the fuel tank, you actually put the gas, a mixture of gas right there, and you have your Kickstarter right here. But the most important feature of this bike is right here. You don't change your gears using your leg like on the normal motorcycle, but you change your gears by your wrist right here. But we'll hit the road because it's actually raining a little bit, although it is sunny, which is pretty weird. But we'll hit the road. And yeah, we also have a compartment right here, and you have your kind of fuel line right here. So we twist that, we get it off of the stands, and then you actually need to kind of, let's be careful here, you just actually kickstart it. There we go. Probably should do that on the while it was on stands, but we are good. But yeah guys, if you haven't ridden a Vespa yet, it is a pretty unique experience, and I really encourage you to ride it. I look probably very funny on this bike, especially because I'm a tall. Yeah, if you haven't ridden a Vespa yet, please try it. We will do a little sound test. Unfortunately, still don't have a second microphone with me. But this Vespa goes, man, it really goes. It hits 90 kilometers per hour for sure, man. But like I said, for now I will talk about the history of this Vespa. The Vespa is a Piaggio's motorcycle, right? And Piaggio made airplanes originally. But then World War II happened and Italy was in kind of really tough position, you know. It was actually in ruins, but then they needed a cheap, reliable and kind of comfortable as well transport around, and the cars were too expensive for that time. The motorcycles, the standard ones, was seen as dangerous and kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know what this lady is doing. They were dangerous. At least they were seen in that way. So Italy kind of hired a designer who hated motorcycles, and he designed this. He designed the Vespa. He hated the part where kind of there is nothing between your legs, and he created this, a Vespa. And here you can clearly see a mudguards, or not a mudguards, but I don't know how would you call this. It's pretty comfortable, I really must say. I am a taller rider, like I said, but this thing, man, is really comfortable. And kind of the one, let's just hear it here, man. Sounds beautiful for an old bike. And for the time it was really advanced as well. Obviously it looks beautiful and that's the part of it, but my point is that Italy was kind of at the point where they needed a transport that wouldn't be a sex-based. Now, what do I mean by that? The regular motorcycles, they weren't seen as approachable, especially not for a woman. Now, Italy was kind of wanting to change that, right? And they made this, a Vespa, and it worked, it really worked. It seems like a really approachable bike, and it doesn't look like one either, so that really helped here. Although one thing I would say that I dislike about the Vespa is the handling of it. And yes, I like riding sport bikes. Yes, I like riding the bikes who actually handle good, which I would actually say my Thomas APN 4 handles way better, differently but also better than this Vespa. You know, this wasn't kind of designed to push it to its limits and go to 100 kilometers like the odometer says here. This was kind of designed to just cruise at 50 kilometers comfortably and cruise for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. It doesn't matter how long, because you are comfortable on it. You really are. Probably if I was living back then, this would be the choice, man, because it was cheap. Well, cheap. It was affordable. And it really kind of got the value for the money back then, you know? Yeah, I will say that I don't like the rear brake as well. You know, I really have to kind of, I will actually show you guys. I really have to kind of lift the right foot up and then kind of slam it. Yeah, man, you really can't go fast in the corners. You really can't. It kind of got its own sound. We'll actually test the top speed, or not the top speed, but how it actually performs right here on this road, because we can go a little bit faster here. Yeah, we are doing probably 80 here. Just fine, comfortably as well. In the corner, in this corner, we'll actually perform pretty good. It was not designed to do this, but it does it pretty well, I'm telling you. Now, one thing I will say is that when it's windy like it's today, you can feel it. You can absolutely feel it, and it's not good. The first wheel is very little, and I will actually show you that in a little bit, but it doesn't feel comfortable, or not comfortable, but I'm not confident on it at all. But like I said, it wasn't meant to do this. It was meant to kind of do this in the third gear, although it has 4 gears, but it was meant to do this. It was really meant to do this. And it's fine, it's honestly fine. It does it pretty good. Maybe honestly shift into 4th and really chill back, low RPMs, and do this. Which is fine, which is really fine. I get the point of this bike, and it was really kind of really advanced for its times. Yeah, I'm really not comfortable with brakes on it. You really have to look down where the brake is, at least for me. But it has good brakes, that is good. That is good. Now guys, please comment down below. What do you think about this Vespa? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like the design of it? Or do you think that it should not be even called a motorcycle? But it's pretty unique, man. I can tell you that it is very unique. Now, I rode plenty of bikes. It's got plenty of power even up this hill, you know. It's a, like I said, 150cc engine. I don't know exactly how many kilowatts or how many horsepower does it make, but I'm telling you, for an old bike, it is definitely fast. Or not fast, but you don't really need much power, especially not in this chassis, you know. But yeah, like I said, it was designed by a guy who hated motorcycles, and I think that this is what makes this bike so special, so unique. I will say another thing, what I dislike about this bike, and this would be the first gear of it. If I shift down here into the first, you would actually see what I'm talking about. Let me just slow down a little bit. So we shift into first. Look at how my wrist is positioned, and it's not comfortable. Now, in second gear, and I would say in the third gear, it is very comfortable. But the clutch lever is moving with the whole kind of mechanism. So I would say that the first and the fourth gear aren't that comfortable, although the fourth is fine, honestly. It is just the first one who is bothering me a little bit. But we have here on the channel a pretty unique bike, guys. Look at from the front as well. Just a beautiful bike, honestly. From Piaggio, like I said. And if you noticed, the odometer doesn't work, but that is fine. From the back, you also have this like a wasp end, which, fun fact, the guy who designed this bike, to him it looked like a wasp, so he called it a Vespa, which, you know, pretty nice, pretty unique. You have your compartment here, which I don't really know how to open. I didn't open it yet. We'll do this on the channel. So maybe like this, maybe not. Maybe, oh, you push it down. Yeah, there we go. There you have your compartment, which these two connectors are just for the front lights. And yeah, pretty nice compartment right there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You obviously won't be putting your helmet in there, but maybe for some keys or something like this, pretty nice. But yeah, guys, this will be it for today's video. A quick review for the Vespa GL. Please subscribe it, share it, comment and like it, all of this good stuff. It helps me a lot to keep giving you a content like this. And yeah, I mean, tell me, what do you think about this Vespa GL from 1961? But yeah, guys, I will be seeing you in another one. Bye, guys.